Hello, I'm Christian Anderson and welcome to Global English Mastery, your path to speaking better English, but learning how to pronounce English perfectly. Welcome and let's get started. Now, this week we're focusing on a couple of areas that are really crucial for you to speak English correctly. Now, as we begin today, I want to be sure and mention the American Heritage Dictionary, 5th edition, which is available at Amazon, for example, which you can just click below if you're interested in buying the dictionary now, is your essential tool in learning how to pronounce correctly. We'll be using it every class and using pages from the dictionary. So the sooner you get it, the sooner you'll be able to participate in the class at 100%. Now, as we look at speaking English and pronouncing clearly, the one thing we want to keep in mind today and keep in mind for our English is we are a competence-based program. We are dedicated to giving you the skills and abilities that you need to speak English competently and give you value added in your English speaking life. We want you to have more opportunity, make more money, and be more successful speaking English. We are not doing this as an academic exercise. We want to help you be more successful, and the things we'll be teaching you are designed to help you be more successful. Now, the second symbol that we want to talk about, and as you remember from our last program, we talked about the smiley face, which affects how you pronounce a word. Now, the second symbol that we want to talk about in this class is a line. Now, if you'll notice, and we better look at the dictionary again here, the line, which is here in our pronunciation key, if you'll notice, the first word was pat, which is a smiley face. The second word here is P-A-Y, pay. Please notice it is a flat line. Pay. It's not a smile, it's a flat line. Pay is an example with the letter A. Now we go to our next vowel, and the letter E. Think of a bee, buzzing, bee, to be. It is not a smile. B, that's not the sound. The sound of an E with a line over it is like the letter E, B. See, the line over it indicates the sound. There's a funny relationship. Smiley face, smile. Line over it, E. Put the line over it. Now we go to the vowel I. The line over it for the I is pie, pie. Can you feel the line? It's not pie, it's pie. And we'll be going over this and over it and over it. So today's an introduction, just to give you an idea of how the line works, but it works consistently. And we're going to be going over it and over it and over it. Now, A-E-I-O, O with a line of it, with a line over it, is the word toe. Not toe, but toe. You have a line over it, and it stretches it out. It makes it longer. Toe, toe. All right, and then finally, A-E-I-O-U, our last vowel is the word, A-E-I-O-U. Our last vowel is U, and the funny thing about the vowel U, there is no U with a line over it. There is no sound for that. So, but the first sound was a smiley face, and we smile happily with the smiley face. Secondly, today is the symbol, just a line, like a hyphen, which will be above the vowel, and it will be telling you how to pronounce the vowel sound. Now, the third thing we wanted to take a look at today was also a couple of more parts of speech. Now, as you'll recall, in our last class, we talked about nouns and adjectives. And this is part of the noun family. And if you are going to determine what a part of speech is, of course, you have to have the vocabulary down. So first we have nouns, then we have adjectives. Third today, we want to talk about pronouns. Now, pronouns are he, she, it, they, and they take the place of the noun. You can always plug the pronoun into the place of a noun. But we need to know who he, she, it, or they are referring to. And that is their importance. And finally, our last part of speech for today is the word preposition. Now, for many people, prepositions provide lots of difficulty. But the one rule that we need to remember on dealing or in dealing with pronunciation is the preposition does one thing. It tells us where the subject is. In, on, above. The man is in the room. That's all you need to know. So, this is our noun family of words, and we'll move on to another section for our next video. Now, today I want to once again thank you for spending a few moments with me as we work consciously and directly to improve and to perfect the sound of your English. Now, finally, I also wanted today to talk about two words that illustrate the importance of noun and verb. You may be familiar with the word to row, which is what you do in a boat with the oars. It is R-O-W, and it is a verb. But there is another R-O-W word in English, and it is the word row. A row is a fight. I had a row with my boss today at work, where we argued over how much money he was paying me. Or unfortunately, my wife and I had a row. Now, the only way you are going to know the difference is if you look in your dictionary and see the difference between the noun and the verb. Now, thanks once again for joining me. It was a pleasure to share some of the things I know about English and perfecting your pronunciation, because we're on a journey where we as a community are learning together to perfect our English. If you like the program, please press the button. If you want to subscribe, it'll help us be more successful. And remember, you can go to our Facebook page and check us out, and there'll be new information there. So I look forward to seeing you again this week. Thank you very much.